So my dude's Valk here, and today I'm going to tell you guys how the Millennial Movement weapon series is extremely misleading in the wording that it has and the way it works. I'm going to explain it very simply at first. The buffs themselves, they do not stack, but individual properties of the buffs do stack. I'll get into details in a minute. First, I want to give credit where credit's due. There was a commenter. I was doing a podcast on Final Flames YouTube channel, the Hutao guy. We were doing a podcast together. Commenter told me, and I said, no, they do stack. And they told me how Razor Ninjas tested it, and I doubted it, went to test it myself, and I realized that individual buffs of it do not stack. Like, individual properties of each buff do not stack. Razor Ninjas was right. Like, I shouted him out in my last video. Very smart dude. Very cool dude. I enjoy watching him. You can catch him mostly on Twitch. That's where he's at. But basically, let me explain how this works for anybody wanting to summon for this freedomsworn sword. I'm going to mess up my words a lot here because they made all these weapons mouthfuls for whatever reason, and they're very difficult to talk about. So I'm going to mess up my words a lot. I'm going to try to make it as simple as I can for everyone to understand, because I know I had issues understanding this and I was very confused at the start. But let me get into it. Let me try to explain this. So, all the Millennial Movement weapons, Song of Broken Pines, Elegy for the End are the two we have right now. freedomsworn is going to be the next one coming out. freedomsworn buffs normal attack, charge attack, and plunge attack by 16% and attack percent. RN attack by 20% whenever the buff is active. It procs on elemental reactions. So if the character's off the field, they can still proc the buff. But the most important thing is at the very beginning of at the very end, excuse me, of the many effects of the Millennial Movement, buffs of the same type will not stack. What I used to think this meant was, this is the buff that this gives you is called Millennial Movement Banner Hymn, and the buff that this one gives you is called Millennial Movement Farewell Song, and freedomsworn has its own name for its own buff. I used to think, okay, you need one of each type so they can all stack together. That way you can't go in co-op and just stack 4 Elegy for the Ends and one-shot things. That's not necessarily true. What it means is that the individual properties do not stack. As in, see how this one increases attack by 20%, but also increases normal attack speed by 12%. This one here increases EM by 100, increases attack by 20%. And like I said, freedomsworn increases normal and charge by 16% and attack by 20%. The attack by 20% does not stack, but all the other ones do. You're going to be increasing EM, you're going to increase attack speed, you're going to increase normal charge, and plunge damage. You're going to be able to increase things that way. That's the one way that works. So, in a sense, if you could buff somebody like Xiao's plunge damage up using the freedomsworn sword, so it's a very, very strong support weapon. I don't know its viability as far as primary DPS. It seems like it'd be pretty good primary DPS as well for kazuha specifically. If you have kazuha C6, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, kazuha C6 is very, very powerful. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just for anybody wanting to summon for the freedomsworn sword, so you guys don't have the same misconceptions I had, and I can try to clear out these really, really confusing weapon series for you guys so you can understand them a little bit better. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. Are you guys going to even summon for freedomsworn sword? I know a lot of you, like I said, probably don't even care about this, but are any of you going to even summon for the weapon? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching as always. I will catch you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.